Hello from Seoul. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time explaining this dish because no one does this is one of the best noodle dishes around the world. I think you could eat it every day. Seriously, every day. And the best thing about this dish is it only takes 15 minutes. Alright, are you guys ready? Let's get started. Today, we're gonna be making dandan noodles, a classic Sichuan noodle dish. Since it's super famous, there are so many great recipes on YouTube. But as always, with me, it's gonna be simple and easy. So buckle up! For this, you will need some pork, green onion, garlic, ginger, baby bok choy, noodles, and yachai, fermented mustard greens. Here, some of you might say, Aaron, what's yachai? I can't get that kind of stuff. Of course, you could still make it without this stuff, but to make it authentic, this is necessary. So make sure to get this. It's not hard to get it. Alright, let's get started with the meat topping. In a mixing bowl, combine 350 grams of ground pork, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, a pinch of sugar, salt and pepper, 1 tablespoon of Shaoxing wine, and give it a good mix. What? You don't have this Chinese cooking wine? That's okay. Mirin, sake, or soju, everything works great, so just use what you have. That's the best. Next, let's prep some vegetables. First, green onion. Take a generous amount of green onions and just thinly slice them. We're gonna use the white parts to stir fry and the green parts to garnish, so make sure to keep them separately, like this. Once that's done, smash 3 cloves of garlic and finely chop them. And then get yourself a small knob of ginger and finely chop it. What? You secretly bought a PlayStation, but your wife has no idea? So you really need to be careful not to get on her nerves? Then I recommend using a fine grater. If your wife had a piece of chunky ginger and frowned on your dandan noodles, sorry my friend, you gotta say goodbye to your PlayStation that's still in the box. This time, baby bok choy. Depending on the size, cut them in half or quarters lengthwise. Here, any kind of greens would be great for garnish. But for this kind of quick and easy recipe, blanching some bok choy in boiling water is the best. You're too busy but wanna spend more time with your family on a weeknight? This is it. It will dramatically reduce your cooking time. Now, let's make the sauce. But before we do that, let's talk about the Sichuan peppercorns. These bad boys create the iconic Sichuan flavor, but rather than just using them, toasting them a little bit in a dry pan like a minute or 2 will give you a better result. So let's just toast them a little bit and then grind them up like this. But if it sounds like a hassle, using this kind of Sichuan peppercorn flavored oil could be a good option for you. Now to a small container, add 1.5 tablespoons of soy sauce, half a teaspoon of dark soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of sesame paste, half a tablespoon of chicken bouillon powder, 1 tablespoon of vinegar, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of peppercorn powder, 2 tablespoons of homemade chili oil, and mix together until it's well combined. What? You have no homemade chili oil? Don't worry about it. For the good quality chili oil, all you need is only 3 minutes. Combine 4 tablespoons of Korean chili pepper flakes, 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, a quarter cup of white parts of the green onions, 1 cup of neutral tasting oil, and give it a good mix. Now all you gotta do is microwave it for about 3 minutes. That's it. It's incredibly simple, right? For information, once it's completely cooled down, you can keep this in the fridge for a month. You're welcome. Last but not least, add a pinch of MSG. But it's totally optional. Alright, the sauce is done. Let's get cooking. In a wok or pan, add 1 tablespoon of oil and heat it over medium-high heat. Once it gets nice and hot, add in our marinated pork. And using a spatula, make sure to break up the pork so that it doesn't clump together. Once it's no longer pink, add the white parts of the green onions, garlic, ginger, a quarter cup of yachai, and saute these together for about 3 minutes. When the fat from the pork is rendered out and our beautiful vegetables are cooked long enough in the fat, we can make more flavorful meat topping. So make sure to use fatty part. That's the key. Once the pork is cooked through, take everything out of the pan and set it aside. Now let's cook some noodles according to the package instructions. Today, I'm using frozen Chinese wheat noodles, but you could also use any kind of noodles you like. Trust me, everything will come out fantastic. And while that's going, blanch your bok choy for 30 seconds to a minute and set them aside. And once the noodles are cooked, take them out and finally, we are ready to assemble. Into the bowl, add half of the sauce and a quarter cup of water that we cooked our noodles. Here, it's better to use chicken stock, but we don't have time for that on a busy weeknight, right? That's why I put some chicken bouillon powder in the sauce. How brilliant I am! And that will save you a lot of time. You're welcome. Once everything is well combined, place your noodles into the bowl. Look, if you still have one more shot or one opportunity to protect your PlayStation if you ever want it, try to arrange your noodles as pretty as possible. Then your wife may change your mind. After that, top it up with a good amount of pork topping and our beautifully cooked bok choy. And then, depending on your preference, add some extra chili oil or Sichuan peppercorn powder. Last but not least, let's finish it up with our love, green onion. Alright, it's done. Let's go to our taste tester. Claire?
Finally, dandan noodles! I've heard about this dish so many times, so I really want to try it. But in Korea, there are not many places where I can get this dish. So thanks to you guys, this is my first time to try this. I can't wait to try. Let's give it a go. Go. Let's mix it. You guys have to see this beautiful presentation. 고기 토핑 진짜 많이 넣어줬다. 오 마이 갓. 소스 색깔 너무 예쁘다. 그 특유의 소리 알지? 내가 좋아하는 그 꾸덕꾸덕한 소리. 먹기도 전에 너무 행복한데? Cheers! Yes, I knew I was gonna like this. 와, 맛있다. 일단 소스가 진짜 예술이네. 참깨 소스에서 나오는 그 고소함이랑 시찬 음식에서 딱 느껴지는 그 특유의 매콤하면서도 그 너밍한 그 특이한 맛 있잖아. 그 향 너무 잘 어울린다. 그 즈마장이 이 시찬 음식 특유의 그 매운맛을 부드럽게 고소하게 중화시켜주면서 너무 잘 어울려. 예술이다. 그리고 이 고기 토핑 많이 넣으니까 진짜 예술이야. 중간중간에 그 뭔가 이렇게 톡톡 입에서 터지는 그 느낌 예술이네. 잘 어울린다. Spicy, salty, numbing, everything is so well balanced. It is so good. 약간 이건 크림 파스타 느낌도 살짝 나면서 너무 맛있다. 괜찮다. 약간 동양이랑 서양이랑 섞여진 그런 느낌? 나만의 추측이야. 와, 내가 시찬 음식 항상 먹을 때마다 입이 얼얼할 정도로 약간 맵다 그러잖아. 그래서 항상 조금 도전하기 전에 항상 좀 무서운 마음이 마음속에 깊은 마음속에 있거든? 근데 이 정도는 어느 누구든지 다 도전할 수 있을 정도로 너무 기분 좋은 매콤한 맛? 그런 느낌이야. 근데 좀 더 추가해보고 싶은 마음도 있어. 조금 더 많이 맵게, 강렬하게. 괜히 했다고 후회하나? Alright, let's put some more Sichuan peppercorn powder and chili oil. 너무 과하지는 않게. Hopefully I didn't mess up Aaron's dish. Let's mix it. You ready? I didn't mess it up. It's so good. So good. 맛있어. 더 세져서 더 맛있는 것 같은데? 맛있다. 이게 또 빠지면 안 돼요. Come on, this bad boy. So good, so good. If you're a big fan of Sichuan food, you can definitely add more. So good.
Today, I showed you how to make dandan noodles, a classic Sichuan noodle dish. Making an authentic Sichuan dish sounds a bit complicated, but how was it? It's actually quite easy to make, right? So don't be afraid and give this a try. Once you try it, you may don't want to go to a restaurant anymore because your homemade dandan noodle is more delicious. Alright, this is it for today, and I'll see you next time.